Hello and welcome to another one of our weather videos. But today we are going to be looking at a ton of cold weather with a few severe storms. But today, first, if we look at our temperature forecast, you can see that we're going to have a giant area in the central US dealing with below zero temperatures. And then throughout most of the US, we're going to have below freezing temperatures tonight. But then if we look at Thursday, it will be the coldest day of the week where we have cold temperatures across pretty much the whole US, even dripping down into Mexico, where we're dealing with below zero temperatures pretty much in the same spot, but below freezing temperatures across this whole area. And there's also below zero temperatures in a ton of New England. Secondly, if we look at the National Weather Service advisories, you can see that we're currently dealing with cold weather advisories throughout all of the central US, especially in the dark blue where we have extreme cold weather advisories stretching from the Canadian border all the way down to the Mexican border. And then we have a winter storm warning going from the central US all the way to Virginia and North Carolina. And finally, we have lake effect snow warnings coming off the Great Lakes due to the direction of the winds. When cold weather meets precipitation, it turns into snow. So then if we look at the snow that will come from this cold weather, you can see that we're looking at our main amounts of snow stretching from the central US all the way to here by Chesapeake Bay, where we're looking at just the most snow by Chesapeake Bay with up to 2 feet, and then just all this area getting snow. And then we're also looking at 2 feet of lake effect. Of course, every time we talk about snow, we have to talk about freezing rain, where if we look at the freezing rain forecast, you can see that we're going to have very slick roads around here in northern Louisiana and southern Arkansas, and then especially in North Carolina and just the Carolinas in general, where if you're anywhere in the green, just make sure to be careful for slick roads. Quickly, before diving into the radar, if we look at the storm forecast, you can see that we just have a few storms across the south and possible tornadoes in southern Louisiana. Finally, diving into the radar, you can see that we currently have Winter Storm Kingston in the central US with snow, freezing rain, and rain. And then we have a ton of lake effect snow bands coming off the Great Lakes. Then if we have the radar play out, you can see that tomorrow at 8 a.m. we'll have a ton of severe storms in southern Louisiana with just a ton of snow. Then the snow gets severe around Thursday 2 a.m. by the Chesapeake Bay as it starts to go north right as it gets off the coast, so we don't have a northeastern storm, sadly. And then we just barely have any weather by Friday with a giant high pressure system